Global airlines are on course to lose a total 157 billion US dollars this year and next, their main global body warned on Tuesday, further downgrading its industry outlook in response to a second wave of coronavirus infections and shutdowns afflicting major markets. International Air Transport Association, which in June had forecast 100 billion US dollars in losses for the 2-year period, said it now projects a $118.5 billion deficit this year alone and a further $38.7 billion for 2021. The bleak outlook underscores challenges still facing the sector despite upbeat news on development of COVID-19 vaccines, whose global deployment will continue throughout next year. Passenger numbers are expected to drop to 1.8 billion this year from 4.5 billion in 2019, IATA estimates, and it will recover only partially to 2.8 billion next year. Passenger revenue for 2020 is expected to have plunged 69% to 191 billion US dollars. The forecasts assume significant reopening of borders by the middle of next year, helped by some combination of COVID-19 testing and vaccine deployment. IATA reiterated its call for governments to replace travel-stifling quarantine regimes with widespread testing programs. We are seeing states progressively coming to listen to us, an official said, citing testing initiatives underway in France, Germany, Italy, Britain, the United States, and Singapore. While some governments and airlines such as Australia's Qantas say passengers are likely to require vaccination for long-haul travel, the approach is unlikely to work everywhere. Air cargo, a rare bright spot for the industry as the grounding of flights pushes freight prices higher, will likely see global revenue rise 15% to $117.7 billion this year, despite an 11.6% decline in volume to 54.2 million tons, IATA said. Some $173 billion in government aid has left recipients with debts that threaten to hobble future investment, it warned, and more bankruptcies are likely. Norwegian Air became the latest casualty on November 18 when it filed for bankruptcy protection in Ireland.